Good morning, children. Welcome to English class. Today we are going to learn Unit 4 Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, written by Sri R. Venkataraman. Before going to the lesson, let us know something about the author, Sri R. Venkataraman. He was a lawyer, independence activist, and politician. He served as an union minister of our country and he was the 8th president of India. Children, you all might have heard about Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He was the chairman of the drafting committee of the Constituent Assembly. The full name of B.R. Ambedkar is Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. He was born on 14th April 1891. He was well known for Dalit rights movement and Constitution of India. Now let's comprehend the lesson. Dr. Ambedkar was a voracious reader. He had an insatiable thirst for books. He bought books by curtailing his daily needs. Children, one trait, one quality which marked Baba Sahib during his student days and throughout his life was that he was a voracious reader. That means he was very eager for knowledge. By cutting off his daily needs, he used to save the money to bring the books. How he was bringing the books, children? By cutting off his daily needs. In New York, he purchased 2000 old books. How many books he purchased in New York, children? 2000 old books. And it is recorded that at the time of Second Roundtable Conference in London, he bought so many books that they had to be sent to India in 32 boxes. All these points prove that Dr. Ambedkar was a voracious reader and he had an insatiable thirst for books. Ambedkar spent most of his life in reading books. Dr. Ambedkar was influenced by two factors. These two factors had a major influence on Dr. Ambedkar. The first factor is the 14th Amendment of the Constitution of the USA. This influenced B.R. Ambedkar because it gave freedom to the black Americans. Next, he was greatly influenced by the life and work of Mahatma Phule, who was struggling for classless society and women's uplift. Children, how did the 14th Amendment of the American Constitution benefit the black Americans? By giving freedom to the black Americans. What did Mahatma Phule work for? He was working for the classless society and women's uplift. These two factors encouraged Dr. Ambedkar to devote all his time and talent for the development of the depressed classes. Dr. Ambedkar started newspapers such as Muknayak, Bahishkrit Bharat and Samata. These were recognized as authentic voices of the depressed classes. Which are the newspapers started by Dr. Ambedkar, children? Muknayak, Bahishkrit Bharat and Samata. He also started institutions such as the Hitakarini Sabha and the Independent Labour Party of India. These became vehicles of change in the society. Which are the institutions started by Dr. Ambedkar children? It is Hitakarini Sabha and the Independent Labour Party of India. During the same time, Gandhiji was also working for the depressed classes whom Gandhiji had termed Harijans. Gandhiji, the father of our nation, who was working for the depressed classes, termed them as Harijans, called the depressed classes as Harijans. Is it clear, children? Okay. Children, here is the easy way to remember the newspapers and the institutions started by Dr. Ambedkar. For newspapers, keep this in mind. MBBS. M means Mukanayak, BB means Bahishkrit Bharat, and S means Samata. For institutions, High. H means Hitakarini Sabha and I means Independence Labour Party of India. Children, I hope all of you have understood till here. The further part of the lesson will be explained in the next class. Thank you.